represented Sheffield United on Saturday. What can you tell us about your time with the club?
Yeah, enjoyed it. Obviously I was there from leaving school at 16 and left at I think 21, 22, so 5 or 6 seasons there. Obviously learnt so much in my first 2 or 3 years as an apprentice under Ron Reid and things like that. Scott Sellers, learnt everything really under them. The manager here now is obviously the assistant manager to Neil Warnock at the time, and they brought me up. I was training with the first team quite early doors there. I think when I was 17 I was training with the first team. Made my debut in a cup game, and then the season after was fortunate enough to obviously break through and play a few games in the Premier League as well. And then if it wasn't for a bad shoulder injury I would have probably played more games as well, so that was disappointing. And then we had a changeover in manager, and obviously as what happens in football, my face didn't really fit at that time. They spent quite big and brought some experienced players in, and kind of went that way, and I went out on loan, and then at that age I just wanted to go and play, so I decided to obviously go on and move on. But no, fantastic memories there. It is of course a great football club, and like ourselves probably feel that they should be in a higher division, but they've just struggled to maybe do that in the last 4 or 5 years.
You must be looking forward to coming up against one of your former clubs at the weekend.
Yeah, I am really looking forward to it. It's always nice, obviously, when you come up against your former clubs. There's not too many faces there I recognise now. Obviously, from my time, it was a long time ago, but I think there's a few staff members still there, the kit man and things like that. So it'd be nice to see them. But of course, as I say, I think that the main thing is the test on the pitch, and as I touched on there, they're the informed team, you would say, at the moment. So it's a great test for us, but one that I know myself, but certainly the lads were looking forward to it. We couldn't have picked a better game, I don't think.
The weekend is a local derby. I know it probably doesn't compare with the old firm derbies that you've played in, but you still must be excited to play in a local derby. Yeah,
can't wait. Obviously they'll bring a good following like they always do, and we're always fantastic at the back, home and away. It'll be a great atmosphere, probably, well, certainly the best atmosphere at home this season so far. We've not really played many teams, I don't think, they've brought big crowds and made it a good atmosphere so far, so of course Sheffield United will do that, and our fans, as they always do, will get behind us. So now the atmosphere will be there, which is good, and I think that always adds to the game as well. Now it'll be 2 teams looking to win the game, of course, as well. They have the incentive of getting in the top 2, I think, if they beat us, and of course our incentive is to stay in that top 2, and of course maybe turn around this, as I say, a mini dip in form, if you like. We've only lost 1 obviously, but now we're looking to get 3 points on the board at the weekend.